Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we're going to be making a open face turkey sandwich. I told you guys I'm going to be bringing you a sandwich every week just to start our winter off. Something nice and easy. One of my wonderful ladies that is always a part of my support group. She asked me, could I help her out, give her some ideas, and so here I am today with a open-faced hot turkey sandwich. I'm going to start and do it an easy way. I'm just going to do a packet of gravy. If you have your own gravy, just take it out. I always freeze my own gravy. When I have it, I take it out. When I don't, I have what's called the meat juice, the meat jelly. I call it meat jelly because it looks like jelly. And then all I add is cornstarch or flour, depending on what kind of gravy I want to make, and some seasonings. But it already has seasonings because it's my meat drippings. But honestly, I like my little McCormick packets. I like to open them and go to them. I'm doing a chicken gravy. My family's bad. We eat brown gravy with everything. We don't differentiate. Once in a while for Thanksgiving, we'll make turkey gravy, mostly because out of the juices, the meat jelly I have, or I'll buy turkey gravy. But my family actually likes brown gravy for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Got my heat on medium. Now I'm going to come over here. I took one medium yellow potato and one very small yellow potato. Boiled it. I wanted to do it before I got on camera because everybody knows how to boil potatoes. So what I did is I wanted to make sure that if you wanted a little bit more extra with your sandwich, you could. When I was a little kid, this is how my mom used to make our turkey sandwiches, our ham sandwiches, our roast beef sandwiches. My mom always took white bread, and she took two pieces out, and I'll show you how we're going to do it. But that's how I grew up eating sandwiches. Now we have these big, huge, beautiful Subway sandwiches, Porter Subs, Jersey Mike's, you name it, they got it. Really good independent mom and pop shops here too that make fantastic sandwiches as well. But I'm going back to what I know, and I like these because it's not as much bread for me. This getting old stuff, you got to watch your triglycerides, your carbs, and all that other stuff. Plus, I am trying to be better by exercising and eating better. I'm not going to tell a lie. I eat pretty much what I want, but I'm trying to do it the right way, be more conscious, because I want to be a healthy senior. I don't want to be an unhealthy senior. There's lots of seniors that are healthy and they get cancer, or they get some kind of illness, or we just start to get old. The weight is hard on my body, so I'm trying, but I'm doing a life-changing. That's what I'm doing. So I just live it every single day of my life. It's not easy. So I'm just going back to basics, what I grew up eating. And so that's how I'm doing it. So this is a nice little amount of potatoes. And like I said, I'm not putting anything in it, maybe just a little salt and pepper on it. But what I'm going to end up doing is taking the scoop, and I'm just going to take it out and put it on my plate. But first I want to make my sandwich. Okay, so gravy's coming up perfect. Looks good, smells good. I'm going to add a little pepper to my gravy. Not going to add anything else. This is inexpensive, the turkey. That's from Thanksgiving. We went ahead, and I tell you guys, we make two turkeys because I make my pot pies out of turkey, and I make sandwiches. I make all sorts of things. Sometimes I just have sliced turkey, but I have thicker pieces of turkey when I want just sliced turkey. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut my gravy down. It's done. Uh-oh. I think the pepper is going to make me sneeze. That's what I get for putting so much pepper in there. So I'm just going to open my turkey bag. I've got my heat on just a little bit. I'm going to put a couple pieces, and I'm bad. You guys know how I do. Prime rib, If it were me sometimes, and if I weren't on camera, I would probably just take it and dip it in. I'd take my slotted spoon, dip it in the gravy. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to be good. I'm going to put it in my little pan and warm it up. I'm going to keep it kind of chunked though, because I just want to put it in. Just warm it a little bit. That's all I'm doing. This is fast, inexpensive, and easy. You'll be having a good meal for lunch or dinner. Remember, if it's maybe your lunch, you don't have to, add the potatoes. But if it's your dinner, you definitely want to add the potatoes. That's going to help. I'm just going to flip this over, because all I wanted is warm. My gravy is nice and hot, so therefore it is not too much work. And, to each his own. If you like your microwave, put your turkey in the microwave, put your mashed potato in the microwave, and guess what? Everything will be nice and hot. If you like doing it in a pan, because I absolutely have friends who will not use the microwave. And so I totally respect that. I'm good with it. To each his own. But if you don't mind using your microwave, put it in the microwave. It makes it so much easier too. But there's nothing wrong with warming it in a pan. Boy, I try to remember back. I remember my dad worked for the car company, and it was a long time ago. I don't think I maybe was 10, and there was a store back in the day. It was called Gemco, and it was pretty much like a Target. Maybe more like a Walmart, but not quite as extensive, didn't have as much food, maybe like the early Walmarts and stuff. And it was so funny, my dad got his bonus, and he told my mom, I'm going to buy you a microwave. I remember us going to Gemco, and my mom getting her microwave. I think that thing cost like $500 back in the day. It was crazy. But man, my mom had that microwave for like 25 years before it died, and she used that thing all the time. It was so funny. Products, I love it. I love gadgets too. So how I'm gonna make the turkey sandwich is, this is how my mom used to do it. She'd just take the piece of bread, she'd put just a little pat of butter on it. We are butter people in my family. And it made it so nice and creamy. I'm gonna butter these two little pieces too, because that's how she used to do it. Not too much butter. And you don't have to butter them at all if you choose not to, because you're going to have gravy. I think my mom used to do it just because we were butter kind of people. Now I'm going to turn my stove on, my stove, and I'm going to layer my turkey. I'm going to put some here like this first. And my mom used to put a lot of turkey on there, and I have quite a bit. And this is what my mom would make us for dinner. It was really, really good. I used to love these open-faced turkey sandwiches. And my mom, like I said, my mom would do ham. My mom would also do roast beef, because my mom would usually traditionally make a pork roast, a beef roast, ham, corned beef, and then she would just make sandwiches out of it. Oh gosh, corned beef sandwiches are really good too. Oh my goodness. I have so many sandwiches to bring you guys, because, corned beef on my Traeger. Oh gosh, it is so delicious. I've had people tell me, oh, I don't really like corned beef. Put it on the Traeger. Oh my God, all of a sudden they like the corned beef. They like it. I'm just going to put one more little piece on there. Just one more little piece. I like my sandwich kind of fat. And this is how it looks. This is your sandwich. Super easy. Super duper easy. What I am going to do though is I am going to take my mash, because I want my mashed potato real hot. So I'm going to put it on a little plate, and then I'm going to move it to my sandwich plate. So I'm going to use my microwave real fast. And then what I'm going to do is grab my spoon. Here it is. For my beautiful gravy. Nice and hot. Smells delicious. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. So this is how my sandwich looks. I'm going to put my scoop of mashed potatoes right there. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper because this is my turkey that I made for Thanksgiving. And it has seasoning in it. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt. Like I said, I don't need it really super hot because my gravy is steaming. So like I said, this is all the potato I have left. So one potato per person is what I always say. I did a potato and a half. So I'm just going to keep the little ball like that. And now what I'm going to do with my sandwich is just put it over like this. And this is how I used to be served turkey sandwiches by my mom and dad when I was a little girl. And I think you guys should all try this. This is a very inexpensive, very delicious dish. I think everybody should try it. Remember, I'm going to leave it with this amount of gravy, and you can always go back and use more gravy. But this is my hot turkey sandwich. I'm just going to add a little bit of gravy here. Pepper here. A little bit of salt to my potato. And we are good to go. This is my old-fashioned, open-faced turkey sandwich with a scoop of mashed potatoes. I hope you try this. Very inexpensive. Potatoes cost hardly anything, especially when you get them on sale. Bread costs hardly anything. Don't use the bread, too. On days where you have mash, you could take that mash, lay it, put the turkey on top of the mash, put the gravy. Fantastic. But I hope you'll try my open-faced turkey sandwich, or roast beef, or ham. Can be any kind of meat you want. If you like the content, if you'd please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. And thanks to all the support I get from each and every person. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will be back soon.